And now, just ahead of the holidays, ILTV's Lidar Gravelazi sat down with David Suissa, founder and owner of the Ephod Winery, to hear all about it.
For this week's wine pick, we're focusing on the Ephod Winery. The Ephod Winery was established in 2015 by the veteran vinier David Suissa, who has spent more than 2 decades producing superior wines in Bordeaux, France. In 2014, he made Aliyah to Israel with his family and a vision to produce quality wine here in Israel, bringing with him the vast knowledge he acquired in Bordeaux. The winery began with 18,000 bottles per year and today produces some 100,000 bottles every year. And so joining me now in the studio with more is founder and owner of Ephod Winery, David Suissa. David, happy to have you today.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to come back here.
So what is this week's wine of the week?
I decided to talk about the Ephod, which is the flagship of my range, and I'm very proud about this wine because it's the more expensive one of the range, and he made a beautiful place in all over the world, in all the markets, in France, in America, in Israel, and this is the purpose of this wine is. I felt in love with 2 types of grapes in Israel. It's Cabernet and Petit Verdot. In Bordeaux, when I produce my high-end wine, when I get 3% of the Petit Verdot in my blend, I'm very happy and I'm dancing. And here I can put 50% of the Petit Verdot in my blend. So because the Petit Verdot is I don't want to talk only on the Petit Verdot because this is the two types of grapes that are so much love in Israel that I found made me so much happy when I came to Israel because they gave here all the fruitness that I was dreaming about, all the complexity I was dreaming about, all the colors I was dreaming about, and the balance is so beautiful that I wanted to give a stage to these 2 grapes, and this is the one that represent the 2 grapes I love in my range. Yes.
So you've been on the show before, and we've talked about your decision to move to Israel. Now today, it's been nearly a decade since you moved here with your family.
Yes.
Are you happy with this move?
I'm so happy. I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy. I don't find any word to explain this. First of all, because I still produce my wines in Bordeaux, so I didn't stop to make wine there. It's my school. And in Israel, I found a fantastic terroir to express myself in winemaking and to sign beautiful wines because for me Israel it's a earth of wines, you know, and it's a real gift for all the grapes, and this is my I can live fully my passion here in Israel, and I love the country. I see my children growing so with so much happiness and not much to say.
So you're happy with the decision, and I have to ask, you know, with regards to the wines. It sounds as though you're able to make certain blends here in Israel that you wouldn't have been able to make in Bordeaux. Exactly. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, exactly. This is exactly the situation with Ephod, because to get in Bordeaux 50% of Petit Verdot in a blend, it's very difficult. It's almost impossible. Mm-hmm. And the Petit Verdot found here his place. His maturity is so fantastic, and in each year is giving a new face. It could be very exotic, and it could be very spicy, and it could be very complex. And it's always a meeting with him in every vintage. And it's a beautiful grapes that I love to blend with the Cabernet. I think that the match is fantastic, and because of the complexity of the grapes and the quality of the grapes, this is a wine that I can produce in the same way I produce the high-end wine I produce in Bordeaux, and that means that it's aged only on barrels for almost 2 years and only new oak barrels, which is very difficult, but I won't explain this here. It's too technical, but...
and I see you've also brought some other bottles. What other wines do you produce today?
I'm producing 8 wines, different wines. I just wanted to bring my Stars wine here. The white is a beautiful... it's a beautiful wine from Har Bracha. The grapes come from Har Bracha. It's a Sauvignon Blanc. I produce also Sauvignon Blanc in Bordeaux. and it's a beautiful, also type of grapes that gives so many charm, so many fruit, and the fantastic nose. And also here I have the Regesh, which is the 100% Cabernet, and is also a reason to give him a stage to the Cabernet. So, Mamash, you have here the two wines that made with two grapes that, as I explained, that I love so much in Israel, and this is the expression of my expression of these grapes here in Israel, as I want to drink them.
And for those that don't know, Regesh in Hebrew means
yes,
emotion.
It's a wine with a lot of emotion, yeah. And it's all the emotion I have with the Cabernet is in this bottle.
All right, well, David Suissa, thank you so much for joining us today and for sharing this week's
Pleasure.
Wine of the Week.
With pleasure. Thank you so much.